So welcome back students to my channel The Blue Ink. I hope you are watching my videos on physics. So today we will be starting with chemistry as well. It will be running simultaneously with physics. The aim of the series will be similar to physics. We will be taking up specific chapters, and in that also we will not be covering a whole of the chapter, but we will be taking those specific topics which are quite difficult, which are frequently asked in exams, and which are very important with respect to syllabus. So we will be covering all the three parts: physical chemistry, inorganic and organic chemistry. Our aim will be stick to not to cover whole of the chapter but to cover specific topics. Okay. So today we will be starting with organic chemistry, and in that we will be taking general organic chemistry, the very first chapter, and from this also we will be starting degree of unsaturation as our first topic. We will be in all the videos of chemistry, we will be going through a little bit of theory, and we'll be getting a quick review of the chapter of that topic, and then we will be moving to problems. The problems are designed keeping in mind that it will cover whole of the topic. So let us start with our first organic chapter, general organic chemistry. This is lecture 1, and under this we will be taking up our topic 1, degree of unsaturation. So without wasting further time, let us start with our general organic chemistry. This is topic 1 under this chapter, that is degree of unsaturation. In the short form it is pronounced as DU. So I have already written whole of the theory, and we will be getting a quick synopsis of this little bit of theory. Then we will be taking up some important problems. So I have already written all of the important points to save our time and to decrease the length of the video. So let us quickly go through this theory. It's a very important, a theoretical and a simple concept, and it will be helpful in upcoming organic chapters as well. So let us quickly go through it. So what's its definition tells us? So degree of unsaturation is actually defined as total number of pi bonds plus total number of rings present in a compound. What are pi bonds? Pi bonds are actually multiple bonds present in a compound. As an example to this, consider this compound C double bond C. This is ethene, a type of alkene. It is having the bond between carbon and hydrogen is sigma bond as you can see. So I hope you have a thorough idea of pi bonds in organic chemistry. So pi bonds are generally formed by sidewise overlapping of atomic orbitals. So I hope you have a thorough idea of this thing. So every second bond is actually pi bond. Here first bond is sigma bond and the second bond is pi bond. So degree of unsaturation actually tells us number of pi bonds which are present in the compound plus total number of rings which are present in the compound. As in this example, one pi bond is present, so its du will be 1. No ring is present actually here, only one pi bond is present, so its du will be 1. Rings, number of rings means the ring can be a 6-membered ring, the ring can be a 5-membered ring. So this 6-membered ring, since this is a ring, so the du of this will be 1. And this 5-membered ring also has a du of 1 because it's a ring. So du is the sum of total number of pi bonds, total number of rings. Now let us without wasting time, let us understand its important with these 2 points. Okay, and then we will be taking up this understanding this example, and we will be solving it at last after completing a bit of theory which consists of its formula. Then we will be solving, and after solving this you will realize its importance, the degree of unsaturation. So first application is, it finds application in determination of number of isomers. Means when we will be moving further, we will be taking up a topic in general organic chemistry, that is isomerism. And there, under one question, we have to sometimes have to find the number of isomers of that compound, structural isomers. So there, this is one of the important concept. Actually, I have also mentioned one note here. This is one note that I have mentioned. It doesn't represent number of isomers, but actually it helps in finding number of isomers. The DU1, 2, 3 is actually not number of isomers of that compound. It actually helps in finding number of isomers. It is not a number of isomers in itself, but it helps in finding number of isomers. Okay, so please don't get confused. If you will see a du of 1, then it means a one double bond or one ring is present in a compound. That doesn't mean that this compound is having one isomer. Okay, second is, it is considered to be one of the important step in any question of organic chemistry, which asks students to determine a known compound when this compound undergo test and reaction. Suppose, to understand this question, suppose we have been given a compound. As an example, let us take this example only, which we will be solving at last. Suppose this compound has been given to us. Now in my opinion, this compound is undergoing various reactions, various mechanism, and at last they ask in the question that what will be the formula of this compound. So in my opinion, before moving to the steps the question has given, that this compound is undergoing that reaction, that test. So before moving to anything the question has mentioned, my suggestion for you is to calculate its du, the du of this compound. Okay, so the concept of degree of unsaturation is very important. As you can make out from its definition only, it's helping us to calculate rings, number of rings and number of pi bonds in the compound. So it's an important concept, and let us quickly go through the problem, this example as well, and we will be solving it later on after covering all of the concepts. So this is compound C4H6. It's a hydrocarbon they have given to us, and we have to solve some of the problems related to it. First is predict the structure of compound. So this compound, I am telling you, will have lot many type of structures possible, because it's organic chemistry. One compound may have many structures. It can be a alkene, it can be a alkane, it can be a diene, it can be a ring. So these all things can only be handled with degree of unsaturation. These all structure we can make them easily using this concept of degree of unsaturation. So they are actually asking different types of compounds. In the first question they have asked predict the structure of that compound with the formula C4H6, which will give positive tolerance test. So this is a test in organic chemistry. As we will be moving further, I will be telling you whole of this, what which compound give this test and what different type of compounds can give this test. Predict the structure of compound which on ozone, this is second problem. Predict the structure of compound which on ozonolysis gives a compound having two aldehyde groups and which is non-resonating. So ozonolysis is a process by which we can make aldehyde or ketone from alkene or even carboxylic acid sometime. Second, the third question is they are asking out of the structures C4H6, out of different structures, what are the structure which are actually resonating in nature. And in third, they are asking cumulative dienes. What are cumulative dienes? Let me give you an idea. So cumulative dienes are alkenes having double bonds one after the other. See, one double bond is here, then the other double bond is actually here. An example of cumulative diene